Pokemon Scarlet. A vibrant open world waits. It is mentioned in the game box. Isn't it exploded? What kind of adventure it is? This is the newest part of the main game series, and the last time the game series was Adventure in the World of Pokemon Legends, Arceus. The Arceus game draws a lot of influence from the open world actions. The things, this is not bad, I really liked the style. This time the approach angle is a bit more traditional. The game consists of normal Pokemon battles and catching Pokemons. The review version is the Scarlet one. There's also the Violet one, but the review is going to contain only Scarlet things. The basics from the selection topic closer to me. The prehistory of the game have two different perspectives. The Violent consists of the future one, and this Scarlet contains prehistory stuff. The Paldean region, which is inspired by Spain and other Mediterranean countries. The main character has just moved in the city, and the mother encouragement it's time to start a new degree. During the study break, the hero must complete 3 tasks. Become a Pokemon Master, destroying the evil team Star Gang, and hunt rare materials guarded by the Titan Pokemons. The core structure of the game consists of 3 actual main story lines. Striving to become Pokemon champion, hunting down the group of Team Stars and solving group mysteries, as well as hunt. Down the lot once guarded by Titans Pokemons. Yes, the more interesting topic for me was, of course, of those stories, at least for me, there was surprising from the point of the view of Pokemon game, and enjoyable doing itself, the storyline. Creating the character is the start point of the game, and there are many different characters editing options, which is kind of unique. You can edit, for example, the color of the eye and position of airplanes. However, the problem for fashion players is that you are not able to buy clothes or the hero. All accessories versions are from school. All the accessibilities you can use on Pokemon Scarlet or Violet, all are school uniforms for different styles. It is impossible to change accessories to socks or the backpack. Personally, I would have be more editing. I would be liking more editing possibilities. Although they do not affect on game itself anyway, but maybe it could be have been a gimmick or accessories even under the cooldown's additional bonuses. This starts Pokemon. The time is choose a Pokemon suitable for the Mediterranean style. On the crash site there is a Sprigatito, fire type Fuecoco and water type Quaxly. It doesn't really matter on the story size which one of these you choose. I did choose the fire typing just because usually I don't pick up the dragon type, the fire type itself on the first starter. Time to move on open world. A beautiful and flawless, mellow. The world's full of life. Open before the eyes. Unfortunately, Pokemon Scarlet, it is a great attempt at something beautiful, but this time it has gone too far. Maybe visual came first and then the final finishing was forgotten. Jagged edges, jerk happens a lot, and the game studio has promised to fix the current problems with updates. It remains to be whatever some physical or functions Pokemon version will be available on next year. No one who has played the game can say that it is finished by any measures when looking at the functions of the game. Even though all problems happened while playing, for some reason I was able to enjoy the story. I could always enjoy and laugh sometimes when some few bugs happens on the road to be master. 3 main stories: Victor Road, Path of Legend and Star Streets, all slightly different types of fun. The battles are focused mainly in battles with other Pokemons. However, the fun starts, for me at least, when collecting Pokemons and supporting the Iceland, which was a great level exploring. The battles are the familiar and safe different elements, and the novelties is phenomenon called Terrastal, which turns punch into sparkling juice and gives the special abilities. Each pocket monster have Terra type additional of their own elements by activating a Terrafelt element. The Terra type is activated, and example of normal electric only creature can also use the strength and weaknesses of the fight element. Special move can only be used once during the battle and must be recharged before the next turn. If the ability used just right time, it can be completely change the course of the battle. Terrorizing becomes necessary, for example, when you're fighting against leaders and for most challenging fights. In normal battles, the skill is used least often and it remains rather useless. between hitting the world and fighting, it's good to take it easy and get to know Pokemons better. To cover that up middle of the nature, you can set up the picnic table and pile up Patong Smmfv with delicious fillings with help with kind of mini games. Popping the bread and playing with his partners, earning various improvements of their skills. During your picnic, you can play also with the Pokemons and give them a relaxing path. In my opinion, Pokemon Scarlet is after Pokemon Legends, Arceus Grey company trying to improve a worrying concept with too fast pace of development. Of course, these are two different kinds of games, but it is shame when the game's series takes back steps and not move forward. Technical improvements is the weakness of company on this size, which manages to make work feel unfinished. But the satisfaction patient with Pokemon gets relaxing atmosphere. Great moments are experienced during the game, but unfortunately bad moments degrade all the great moments. At this point, Pokemon Scarlet cannot be recommended by any but the hardcore Pokemon game lover. However, when technical problems are fixed, there is still a diamond. Then the good things, plus is good and bad things about the game. In a nutshell, good world, several different story sections catching world support and Pokemons. Bad things, technical implementations, mediocre story moments, and where is the voice acting and the customizing accessories.